so I am hopeful that I can join the staff with little drama. Phil, there's never drama when you're around, you beautiful human being. The only GM mode where you've won cups were with Ty Ronning on the team. Coincidence? I think not. You know what? Maybe that's what we need. Let's continue with GM week. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to GM Week with your... I guess I have to say... Do I have to say this? Okay. The guys in the back are telling me I have to say it. Your playoff-less Quebec Nordiques. That's right, we missed the playoffs, and I was upset about it. You could tell in the video, but I kind of was so wrapped up in not only the crazy trades around the NHL. We obviously got Mitch Marner. There was a lot going on. We obviously got the Milkman. There was a lot going on, this tight playoff race, and I was thinking, okay, we won 3 straight, and we just beat the Bruins. We leapfrogged the Bruins, but unfortunately, on game 82, the last day of the regular season, we lose to the Washington Capitals. And unfortunately, I forgot about the Metropolitan Division. I was so wrapped up in it all. I know everyone in the comments were saying who else was annoyed he wasn't looking at the Metro. And it's a different thing when you're playing on your own, you have more time. When you're recording, you're talking, you're trying to figure out what you're going to do for your next move, try not to sound like an idiot. There's a lot that goes into recording. So unfortunately, it just kind of slipped my mind. A pretty big screw up, but you can see here the New York Rangers got into the postseason, and we only finished with 92 points. So if we even won that game against the Washington Capitals and then the New York Rangers won, it wouldn't have mattered. They still would have been in. But if they lost and we would have beat Washington, that would have been the tiebreaker. We would have been able to get into the postseason. But unfortunately, they won and we lost against the Washington Capitals. But again, even if we won and they won, which they did, there would have been no changes. We still would have missed out by that extra point. Obviously, we would have had 94. They have 95. And if you know the quick maths, 95 is more than 94. So unfortunately, we missed out on the postseason. Even though we had quite a decent record, 43, 33, and 6. It's not, super fantastic or anything, but it's a respectable record, that's for sure. But there is some bright spots. You got guys like the Milkman. I think that's what we're going to call him. Everyone in the comments is loving this guy. He seems to be a fan favorite. So I think Lubomir Mahalik is here to stay, and he's actually going to help us out big time. The big Slovak, he's helping us out because he kind of gives us that 1 year grace period with the entry-level contract, so we can afford to sign Mitch Marner, and we're going at it 1 year. This is our year to win. Next year is the year that I want to go towards the Stanley Cup. I want to bring the Stanley Cup to Quebec going into year number 6. Now, again, there is some more bright spots. We got King Arthur Kaliev winning the Calder Trophy, 84 overall. He seems to be a fan favorite in the comments as well. Violet Moore says, I'm loving Arthur Kaliev. Been calling him King Arthur. Can't wait to see more. Well, I like King Arthur as well, and he could be a top 6 forward for us. We're starting to get into the issue where we're having too many good players. So unfortunately, I hope he grows, but I kind of also hope he stays at like 84 overall and puts up 25, 30 goals on the third line. That would be unreal. However, he's only 22 years old, coming off of a fantastic Calder Trophy season. I can't see him staying at 84 for much longer, so there's that we have to worry about. Now, we got some players to re-sign in free agency. There are some people saying in the comments, Hampus Lindholm for 5.8 isn't that bad, so maybe we should think about re-signing him. We got a difficult re-sign stage here, but we got to start talking about the goaltenders, Tucker Tynan and Yaroslav Askarov. So what are we going to do? Can we afford to go into next year with 284 overall goalies splitting the starts pretty much? We got people in the comments saying stop playing Tynan, and we got other people saying keep Tucker Tynan. So it's really divided in the comments. I think more people are pro to Askarov because he does have that medium elite potential. Maybe if we give him starting minutes, he's going to take off, but but I thought Tucker Tynan played really, really well. So I don't want to get rid of either of them, but I think we are going to have to make a choice. I am going to wait until the start of the regular season, though, because I want to see if they're going to grow over the course of the offseason. So let's hop into the draft right now, and then we need to get the re-sign stage done. We're not going to trade anyone at the draft because the players that we have that I would like to trade have 1 year left on their deal, so that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But let's go here in the NHL draft. The host city has the first overall pick. The Montreal Canadiens have pick number 1. And who is the draft class this year? I don't even think we really looked at it because we were so wrapped up in the playoff race. Taylor Ricci. All right, so he had over 100 points in the QMJHL, 107 and 65. It's pretty good. The second pick, this guy had close to 100 as well. Jared Mendoza. He had 98, so close to the century mark. Plays in Medicine Hat. Moving on to pick number 3, Caden Allos. Looks like a big defensive defenseman. Not bad. You can also put up some decent points in the Western League. And then we got Alexander Semin. He's back in the NHL. A 17-year-old center out of Russia, 6'3", 200 pounds. Robert Ernquist. He is a forward, a right winger. He had decent stats in the SHL as an 18-year-old. He could be nasty. Mikko Nieminen. All right, so just go through the top 10 here. Grayson Fata, he did put up pretty good numbers for a 17-year-old. We got Hanu Orto, he's 18 years old, another big defensive defenseman. Richard Knubel, another defenseman here, offensive defenseman. And then Nikolai Goldobin. Oh man, the Russians are back. Nikolai Goldobin and Alexander Semin, they're back in the league. That's awesome. So those are the top 10 picks roughly. We have like middle of the first round, so again, it's not going to be a super fantastic pick, but we are going to go ahead and see what is available at that range. And Ricci is 81 medium elite. He's going to be playing with Max Lafleur real quick. Mendoza goes number 2. He's a big power forward, medium elite, not a bad pick there. Alexander Semin goes 3. 79 medium elite goes to the Los Angeles Kings, and then Ernquist goes to the New Jersey Devils. Toronto, they get Nieminen. 67. I'm wondering if there's going to be a better pick after that. Fata, okay, so it kind of drops off after 4, unfortunately. Let's see here. Colorado, no, they get a steal. Alos, he's that 78 overall. So Toronto and Vancouver, you screwed up. You screwed up, guys. And then 77, so yeah, they made a bad choice there. But they did go with forwards, and these are all defensemen, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Looks like that Goldobin was 71 overall, and we actually have a decent high pick this year. We picked 16th overall, and then I don't think we have a pick until the 5th round. So let's make this one count here. Any one of these 3 players, we can go with Stu Cizik. He's a big dude. He's a grinder. Okay, we could pick Big Stu out of the OHL. Stu Cizik, or Cizik, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's a really weird name, but 62 points, 18 goals. He's 6'4", 211. We don't really have that big, we kind of have that big grit player with Tom Wilson right now, but what else is out there? Cale Winehandle, he's 17 years old, so he's a project. He's 2 years away, similar style Thomas Vanek. You know what? Let's stick with the Western League here. Let's pick the big kid, Stu Cizik. All right, Stewie, come to Quebec. What's his overall looking like? 65 medium top 6. It's pretty standard for around this area in the draft. Again, the exact same thing with this guy. Looks like these guys. Looks like the Rangers made a bad pick. You stole our spot in the playoffs. Makes sense. What did we miss out on here? Winehandle, exact same thing. So either one of those 3 players, you couldn't really make a bad choice there. Either one of them, they're all good. This guy could be pretty good for us. A big power forward. I like power forwards. Big fan of Tom Wilson. What else do we miss out on? Anything crazy? Any like medium elites or medium franchise goalies? Anything we missed out on just for fun? Doesn't look like it. I think we made the right choice. We got Bieksa. Who else is out there? Hewitt. Yeah, I think we made the right choice. So we don't pick until 144. So we're chilling here in the Bell Center waiting to make our selection, and we got a trade offer. All right, so we trade our 5th and we get an additional 6th and a 5th for next year. You know what? I'm not really invested in this draft. Let's get some more picks for next year. I'm cool with that. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and use our other 5th round pick here. This is 156th. We picked a forward last time. We could go with a goalie here, or there's a confirmed low bottom 6. There's a couple attendees, it looks like. Brizgalov could be pretty good. He's scouted to go 157, and we're at 156. So, let's see, this guy's scouted to go 146. Could be like medium bottom 6. Let's go with a goalie here. I'm going to skip over Jacob Kasparaitis because I got a good feeling about the Brizgalov. He's 19 years old, so he could be a little higher in the overall department. Going off the board a little bit. Ooh, 53 medium fringe starter. It's okay. It's all right, I guess. What did we miss out on? Okay, actually, we made the right choice. Back-to-back goalies were selected, and we made the right choice. All these guys are like high 50s. Going to 176 here. We could trade that pick for Jan Ruda and a 7th. So Jan Ruda, I assume, is going to have 1 year left on his deal. Yeah, they just want to trade his rights. Is he even good? 76 overall, 33 years old. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass on that. Thanks, but no thanks. All right, so we should have a few more picks here. Ooh, medium top 6. Stanislav Brizgalov. We could take another Brizgalov. Hell yeah, 18 years old, confirmed medium top 6. Hell yeah, what's this guy looking like? 50 overall. He could have decent trade value though. It's pretty weird to see a confirmed medium top 6 in the 6th round, but an additional 6th round pick. Let's see, we picked a goalie. We can go with another defenseman just for fun. Let's listen to our scout here, going with John Pear or Jean Pear. There you go. What's he looking like? He's 52, medium, bottom 6. We have one more selection, 100 and Sidney Crosby in the draft. We can get Snuggerland. What a name. I had to stop my recording there, but that Snuggerland guy was no good. So we're just going to go ahead and select pick number 187. Like I said, 1 Sidney Crosby. At this point, doesn't really matter what we take. Sergei Kulikov, a 20-year-old Russian defenseman. You guys know I like picking 20-year-olds in the draft. We've had some pretty good luck with them. So Sergei Kulikov. You think that guy's Russian? Yeah, I think so. 56, low top 6. All right, we actually have another pick. I lied, a 7th rounder. All right, 202. 202nd overall. Let's throw a pick here. Ooh, Scarlett. What's he looking like? He's a goalie. Ooh, could be low elite. I'm taking a chance on another tendy here. Let's do it. Brendan Scarlett. He didn't play a whole lot with the Kelowna Rockets, but he could have that high potential. Let's see. He's medium starter, 48 overall. We have another pick. Oh my god, this is the draft that will never end. I forgot we had so many multiple picks in the late round. Ivan Samsonov. Let's go way off the board here. Let's have some fun. Let's see a name we like or a 20-year-old. Let's have some fun with this pick. Let me see. You know, you can never go wrong with the Crosby name. This guy played in the U.S. development program. He's 5'9". He's really tiny. 48 points in 63 games with our 7th round, Dominic Crosby, the next one. And he is 56, medium, bottom 6. It's not a bad pick for the 7th round, to be honest with you. I'll take it. The next one, Dominic Crosby. Finally, that draft is over. Holy. 6 picks from 156 to 208. Jesus. We got 2 Brizgalovs, a Crosby, a Sizik. What a time to be alive. Looks like the Bruins moved up in the draft. They had to pay a 4th to Vancouver. There you go, a rare trade between the Bruins and the Canucks. Now let's get to the re-sign stage. Let's talk about the re-sign stage. What are we going to offer Mitch Marner, and what is it going to take to get him under contract? So you can see here we have $33 million. Nasty Nas is a 90 overall, and Tom Wilson's an 87? Oh my god, out of nowhere. Okay, Tom Wilson. All right, hopefully he doesn't want big boy money, but let's start with Nasty Nas here. He's going to want 8.5, I think. Yeah, that seems pretty fair. He does want an extension. I could probably get him done at 8.3, 8.2 and change. Let's go 8.4 because you're a fan favorite. There you go. Definitely worth that money for sure. I hope Tom Wilson doesn't want like 7 million, because if that's the case, okay, you know what? 3.3 for an 87 overall. That is an absolute steal of a deal. Thank you very much. Let's move on here to Hampus Lindholm. He wants 5.9. It's not bad. It's definitely not bad at all. Adam Lowry, I think, unfortunately, Adam Lowry, we are going to say goodbye to, because I think Hoivanen is going to be ready for next year, and if not, we're going to have like Connor Lockhart, who's going to be up. So I think, unfortunately, Adam Lowry, we're going to go our separate ways. I've enjoyed having you on the team, a great fourth line center, 90 draws, but we're going with the youth movement. I've said that quite a few times in the past, but Adam Lowry, good luck in whatever team picks you up. Someone's going to get a great depth centerman. Good luck in free agency. So Adam Larsson, I think, is going to be the same deal. We're probably just going to replace him in free agency. I think he's going to want like $4 million, and I think we can put that money elsewhere. He wants almost 5. So yeah, I think we're just too far apart. That means there's going to be a new assistant captain going to be named at the start of next year. Jake Virtanen, I don't mind giving a contract to. What does he want? 1.7 for 2 years. I'm not even going to argue with that. That's pretty cheap. And the rest of them are going to be guys for the minors and guys that are prospects. So let me get all these guys signed. We'll simulate a couple days, and then we'll see about Mitch Marner. All right, so I got the majority of everyone signed to a contract. Let's see what everyone is going to say. Stu, I decided to sign the rookie right away. Jake Virtanen, he says yes. Tom Wilson, he says no. Okay, I'd like to resign, but I want to win now. Do you know we're going towards a cup, Tom Wilson? Come on. Yaroslav Askarov says yes. Signed a bunch of rookies. Ryan Suzuki, all these rookies. Nasty Nas, he says yes at 8.4. Love that for me. That's awesome. Now let's get the big guys underway here. Let's see what Tom Wilson really wants. And I know Mitch Marner is going to be like 10.5, 11 million bucks. He wants 10.4 for 8 years. Now, I think if we give him that, he's still going to say no, because he doesn't want an extension. He clearly wants to test free agency. So with that being said, now this is a temporary thing. Mitch Marner is a small ticket towards the Stanley Cup. He's not a long-term player, unfortunately, because with the Milkman coming up, with Lucas Raymond, who's an 87 overall, by the way, we all just take a minute and laugh at everyone who told me to trade Lucas Raymond. He's never going to grow. Ha! Take that, 87 overall, baby. But I mean, with the Milkman coming up, like, yeah, there's just no room for Mitch Marner in the future. I'd love to offer him like an $11.5 million contract for 1 year. Let's see if he'll go for that. Well, let's go for 2, actually, so we can actually trade him. $11.3 million for 2 years, all right? 1 year, and then we'll trade you. That's kind of how I want to do it. I want to trade him at the draft next year. So here's my plan, all right? If everything goes to plan, if everything goes to code, we're going to sign Mitch Marner. We're going to win a Stanley Cup. We're going to trade him at the draft for either a top pick, a top prospect. You know, we could package him up with something, and that's going to be the way that's going to go. So that's the master plan. If it all works out, I'm going to look like a genius. So Mitch Marner, take a 2-year deal. Come on, for the boys. 3.8. Let's go with 3.75. Is that going to be enough? A couple hundred extra grand. Go buy yourself a Ferrari, a Lamborghini. Go buy something really nice. Go buy a Rolls Royce if you're a fancy man. He decided to reject. It's clear that he wants to test free agency, but we're not going to let him. Tom Wilson, it was an easy decision. There you go. A couple hundred extra grand. Go get yourself a car. Boom, done deal. Let's offer him 11 million bucks times 8. Yes, I know it's a lot, but we have that extra grace period due to the Milkman. If we didn't have the Milkman, we wouldn't be able to sign Mitch Marner here. So he still says no. Ooh, we're getting down to it here. We only got 3 days. Okay, so I'm going to offer him 11.4. It's a huge contract, so it's going to be hard to trade anyways, but there's teams that have lots of cap space, so I think we'll be able to do it. 11.4 for 8. There you go. He wants that long term, even though he's not going to be here long term. But who knows? Maybe he could be here long term. Who knows? He decided to reject. No, Marner, don't do this to me, man. Come on. What do you want? 11.8? Am I going to have to go up 11.8? Almost a $12 million player. Going to make more than Conrad? I don't know if Conrad's going to be happy about that. I'm doing it. The big 12, the Connor McDavid number. Is he worth it? Probably not. That's a lot of money to pay. But at this point in the game, we have a game plan and I want to execute it. $12 million? He still says no. Are you kidding me, Mitch Marner? You got to be kidding me right now. Come on. I'm giving you like over $1 million more than what you want. I'm offering him 12. He wants 10.4. Come on, Marner. Is your dad the agent or something? Get that guy out of here. 12.5 for 8. You're going to be a very rich man with a Stanley Cup, I hope. Come on, man. This is the last chance for him to sign. Don't do me like this, Mitch Marner. Oh my God. Okay, he clearly does not want to play here. But that doesn't mean we're not going to revisit it in the offseason because I really, really want Mitch Marner on the team. What does he want in free agency? He's only asking for 10.5 for 7. So, yeah, let's go ahead and offer him the 11.5 that I offered him. No other teams are interested. All right, 11.75. There you go. That should work. That should work. Sometimes the game's so stupid like that. Or we could just go with freaking Austin Matthews for 8.5. What am I doing? We could just go with Matthews. Okay, that was dumb. But I mean, Matthews really, this is going to offend a lot of people. He's not that great in the game. I mean, in real life, he's absolutely nasty, but you can see he only had like just over 50 points last year. Yeah, like a 60-point player? I don't know. I don't know about that. They also, Tavares, Matthews, and Marner all in free agency. That's crazy. Now, we're also going to need another top 4 defenseman, and unfortunately, I don't think anyone is really here. We could go with Jacob Slavin, who is a two-way defenseman. What's Hampus Lindholm? Is he offensive? He's two-way. So do we go with Hampus, a guy we're familiar with, puts up a decent amount of points, or we can go with someone a little bit more defensive in Jacob Slavin to play with Brady Shea. Let's just kind of compare the two here. Jacob Slavin, defensive awareness 89. Hampus Lindholm is 90. Okay, Slavin's offensive awareness is 87. Lindholm's is 87 as well. His shots 3.5 stars. Jacob Slavin's 3.5. Physical's 3.5. It's all pretty much even. We probably just should have signed him when we had the chance, but there's 3 other teams interested, so we're gonna have to pay a little bit more here, unfortunately. 6.4 for 4. That should work. Hopefully he doesn't go elsewhere. And yes, I see Argon Bust there. I know, I see him. Wouldn't be a bad option, but I don't know if I want to pay that for an 83. But we could think about it. Hampus Lindholm is definitely my number 1 option. But Argon Bust, there he is. He is a defensive defenseman. So it doesn't play like a defensive defenseman, that's for sure. A steady 17 goals a year, it looks like. I mean, there is some other options if we really want to go that route, but Patrice Bergeron's out there, 78, and he wants 3.5. Things you hate to see. Here are the goaltenders available, even though we're not going to need any goaltenders. There's some good ones in free agency. We kind of also have to have a backup plan. Say Mitch Marner doesn't want to sign with us. We might have to go with Matthews or Claude Giroux or John Tavares or Nikolai Ehlers for that matter, if that's like our plan F. But we'll see if Mitch Marner's going to sign. I really hope he does, kind of throwing a curveball into my plans here. But let me go ahead and sign some players for the American Hockey League because we let some go, just some guys who were like 25, not really going to do a whole lot. So let me sign some young kids, and then we're going to see if Mitch Marner is going to sign on the dotted line. All right, here we go. I hope he doesn't take 5 or 6 days. I hope he either says yes or no right away so then we can think about what we're going to do. This was a 68 overall, 24-year-old medium top 6 defenseman I found in free agency, so I thought that was a pretty good steal. Help out the American Hockey League team. Day number 6, Hampus Lindholm is good to go, as well as Mitch Marner. So Mitch Marner rejected 12.5 but took 11.7. Okay, sure thing, dude. All right, so we have just under $5 million to work with. Let me write out the team as I always do. You guys know how I like to do this. I'll see what holes we have, and then we should be good to go. We might make some minor adjustments here, but let's go. Okay, so right now the only real question is a second line winger. Now, yes, I know Tom Wilson is good enough to play on the second line, but I have a feeling he is going to drop. So I think what we should do is potentially trade Jesper Bratt. I think kind of like Philip Don't Know, it's kind of, I think his time is up and his trade value has gone a little bit down. He used to be 86 overall. It used to be like up where Hampus Lindholm's is, but unfortunately it's not. So I might have to add a little bit if I want to get a legitimate second line winger. So let me see what's out there. This is potentially going to be a 1-year rental player because I think King Arthur is going to be ready. But actually, you know what? Since the offseason is here, I think I'm going to wait. I think I'm going to wait because I want to see if King Arthur is going to grow over the course of the offseason. As you can see, our team is basically set. We can trade Jesper Bratt whenever we want, and that's probably going to be at the start of next year. We are good to go. One thing I'd like to do, though, is check out if there's some staff available. I probably should have done this right on July 1. We need a goalie coach. Mark Giordano is available for a head coach. That's pretty cool. I need to get a goaltending coach, and oh my god, I have to sign Phil Kessel for an assistant coach. I have to do it, right? I have to do it. 100%. 100,000%. I wonder if he'll sign for a goalie coach. I wonder if he'll be a attendee coach for us. Do I have to fire my assistant coach just to hire Phil Kessel? I think yes, we have to do it. All right. Some poor assistant coach is going to lose his job just because the hot dog man is in free agency for the coaches. Sorry, but these are tough decisions that have to be made. All right, I'm sorry, Mr. Hawley. You're out of here. Fire coach, I'm sorry. He's gone. Let's go ahead and get a goalie coach. And yes, Phil Kessel. We're going to have TJ Oshie and Phil Kessel behind the bench. That's awesome. All right, Alex Tuck goes to Arizona. Is this going to be the start of crazy trades once again? Oh my god. Phil Kessel, my sources tell me your staff chemistry is excellent and there's hot dogs for everyone. So I am hopeful that I can join the staff with little drama. Phil, there's never drama when you're around, you beautiful human being. Things you absolutely love to see. And we got a goalie coach as well. Ernestio Yandel. What's up, buddy? Welcome to the squad. All right, Andre Palat for Connor Lockhart and a first. No, thank you. So we're going to go ahead and sim to the regular season. We are actually, hold on here. What we're going to do is we're going to stop right now. Pause. Put your foot on the brake. We are going to put Jesper Bratt on the trade block just to see if anything does come our way. We'll have a look and then we'll get ourselves to the start of the year. And I'm actually kind of glad that we ended up keeping Hampus Lindholm. That actually worked out with him and Brady Shea last year. Obviously with Riley and Nasty Nas, that's the real 1-2 punch up front. But Philip Gustafsson, Toronto finally gets a goalie, but they're probably going to trade him right away. Okay, so Philip Don't Know is on his way to Columbus. They get a first and a prospect. A short-lived time there in the Big Apple. Jeff Petrie and Backlund, no thank you. Specifically not Backlund because he buried me in fantasy last week. I needed him not to do anything in order for me to win. It turns out he had like 3 points, and he's the reason why I lost my fantasy week. So we are an anti-Michael Backlund association over here. Manson for Poirier, no thank you. Talking about Poirier, I think I am going to give him the chance this year. He's 78 overall. We're going to slot him in with Ty Smith. We're going to see how he works out. Hayden Fleury, all right, so a pretty decent defenseman there. A Saskatchewan boy, Hayden Fleury. We know that from our Saskatchewan Stags. Lots of meaningless bullshit trades. Let's go to the start of the year. Let's go. Oh, we're already here. Okay, no time to stop. I can't even stop and drink my iced coffee. Okay, so let's set the captains here. Let's name another assistant. Obviously, Captain Conrad. Ooh, they gave it to the Milkman. Okay, I think it's a little early. I think it's a little bit early, to be honest with you. I'd like to give it to one of the defensemen. I think I'm a big fan of drafting players, bringing them up, and Nasty Nas, he's a leader on the ice. He fights, he scores goals, he's the man on the back back end. He's getting the A on his sweater. Nasty Nas, Matty Barzell, and Conrad Stastny are the letters this year. So let's have a look at the roster here, and then we will change some things around. But holy, things are looking good, but I need to change everything around. Hold on. All right, so here is how everything is looking. We got Lucas Raymond, Conrad, and Mitch Marner. It's a +3. You love to see it. We got Kaliev, Barzell, and Mahalik. Once again, you love to see it. It is King Arthur and the Milkman. They're here. It is also a +3. Jesper Bratt, which that will change. Nick Suzuki and Tom Wilson. What a line. And then Spike Helm, Hoivanen, and then Ryan Suzuki made the team out of camp. Took away the spot of Ko and Virtanen. Now, having the Suzuki brothers is pretty damn cool. I think we're going to keep it like that. Even though I really like Ko, we might change it out here and there. But Nasty Nas, Riley, Shea, Lindholm, Smith, and Jeremy Poirier. Now remember, we drafted him way back in 2020, 4 years ago. He had 1 year in the AHL after a very successful junior hockey career, so he was a +34 last year. The Flamin' Ginger, here he is, Jeremy Poirier. Welcome to Quebec, baby. And then between the pipes, this is something that's going to make a lot of people happy. It looks like Askarov has kind of taken that jump to be that elite starting goalie that we know he is. 86 overall, and then Tucker Tynan is 84. So that means we have 2 players scratched. That is Jake Virtanen and Ko. Obviously, 2 guys that I really like, but they're going to be riding the pine to start off the year. As for the AHL team, that's how that's looking. Connor Lockhart, looking good, buddy. Keep grinding. You're going to be up in the show before you know it. And look at Yu Sato. He's 71 overall. Things you love to see. Can I bring him up? Can I give him some more ice here? The Rolo Man, 74. We're going to keep him there. Zach Stringer. This guy is kind of going nowhere fast. What if I brought Yu Sato up there? Oh, baby. First liner, Yu Sato with Stringer and Lockhart. Things you love to see. And then as for the goalies, that's how it's looking. McLean and Brizgalov, the guy we just drafted, actually. So there you go. Holy, we got some things done in this video. A little bit of drama with Mitch Marner not signing on the dotted line. Took a little while, but JT Compher and a first. So I'm going to simulate a few games like I always do. And since this is GM week, of course, you'll get another video tomorrow where we will be going and doing some serious simulation, maybe the entire year, depending on how crazy things end up going. Obviously, with the way this franchise mode has been going, it's probably going to be just ridiculous, but Conrad Stastny leading the way here. I'm pretty excited about year number 6. Is there anything we need to do? We need to find a suitable trading partner for Jesper Bratt, obviously. So I kind of want to test out like 10 games with King Arthur on the second line to kind of see if it's really going to work. It is a +3, which I really, really like. But that's kind of my plan, is to go 10 games. Maybe Jesper Bratt's going to be fine on the third line. I'm not sure. But we're going to go 1, 2... actually, we'll go this entire month here. We'll go up until the Washington game. So it's going to be 5 or 6 games here. But let's go the start of year number 6. After missing the postseason, the boys are fired up. Jesper Bratt's old team. Mitch Marner going to have a full 82-game slate here. Let's go. Period number 1. And it's 1-1. And it's Conrad and Andre Palat. Conrad starting off where he left off last year, getting a goal. Period number 2. All right, 2-2 Conrad once again. And Zane Sakic, that's right. I forgot he was on New Jersey. I forgot. And Ty Smith, the ex-New Jersey Devil, scores on his old team. Thank you very much, New Jersey. But Timo Meier comes right back. And then Ernquist, oh my God, he comes back and he makes it 4-3. Do we have another one in us? Conrad, I know you have that hat trick goal in you, buddy. I know you do. Absolutely 100%. Maybe one of the Suzuki brothers. And there it is. Seriously, you guys know, oh my God, you can't even like write that stuff. As I say, Suzuki brothers, one of them scores. That's happened so many times. And he gets his first career NHL goal, similar to what Ko did last year, scores in his NHL debut. All right, that going to push it into OT. I did see a comment where someone said they wanted to see some overtime, so let's go and let's hop into OT. Now, for the next episode, would you guys like to see a look around around the NHL at year number 6, I think that'd be a good way to maybe break up GM week a little bit. If you don't want to watch that video and you're maybe behind, you can have a look at the other 4 videos that have been uploaded this week. So I think we're going to do that for the next episode, as well as get like a few months of simulation done, and then we'll really kick it into gear coming the weekend. And that's where we're going to end off GM week. Stastny versus Zane Sakic wearing Ilya Kovalchuk's old number 17. Let's go. I actually really like doing the look around the NHLs, especially with all of the created players. I think year 6, I think it's about time we have a look around the league. So I think that's what you guys can expect for tomorrow's episode. Oh my god, Morgan Rielly, are you okay? Are you dead? Did you guys see what happened there? He got glitched out. Oh my god, hold on. What the hell? Taylor Hall just sent Morgan Rielly into another dimension. Morgan Rielly, I don't think your arm is supposed to bend that way. Oh, huge save by Askarov up high. And big save in front. Taylor Hall gets robbed. Oh, sorry, that was Zane Sakic. Here comes Nasty Naz. Loses the puck. Over to Conrad. Conrad back to Nasty Naz. Over to Mitch Marner. And he gets absolutely robbed. What a save. And there's a penalty. There's a penalty. Hold that. Hold that. There you go. Let's get the extra skater here. But what a save. Oh my god. Mitch Marner gets absolutely robbed. I hope they show it. What a stop. I thought this was going to be it. I thought this was game over here. We got Conrad over to Nasty Naz, over to Mitch Marner, and he gets a perfect shot off, but even a better save. Oh man, Mackenzie Blackwood, robbery. Here comes Mitch Marner. He was robbed earlier in the overtime frame, and he gets rocked. Oh my god, take a nap. See you next week, Mitch Marner. Here comes King Arthur Kaliev, and he gives the puck up, and it looks like we're going to a shootout unless we can get some miraculous last-second action here. Over to King Arthur. He's got some speed. I don't know why he would cut to the middle when he definitely could have went wide there, but we're going to penalty kicks. Let's go. Seriously, man, that Mackenzie Blackwood save was ridiculous. Here we go in the Prudential Center in New Jersey. Let's go. Mackenzie Blackwood between the pipes. Conrad's beat him twice. Let's see if he's going to get the third. It's not going to count towards a hat trick, but he's too slow. The poke check gets him right there. That was a nice one. I saw what he was trying to do. Go high glove there, but Blackwood had other plans. Here comes Jack Hughes, the guy who took the penalty in overtime, and Askarov says no. He stays with him there. Thought he was going to go short side there, but he stuck the pad out. Nice stop. Here comes Matthew Barzal with the assistant captain on his sweater. Look at those ugly, ugly jerseys. Here he comes. Barzal through the legs. Oh man, a little late there. I thought you maybe should have went in, and yeah, I don't know about that one. That's not really the position you want to go through the legs, but I respect it. Here comes former first overall pick Nico Hischier. Tries to go blocker side, and he can't quite elevate it enough. Big save by Yaroslav Askarov. All right, Mitch Marner robbed in overtime, looking to get his revenge, and he does. I thought he was going to go back to the backhand, but he stuck it forward there. I think Mackenzie Blackwood bit right there. I thought he was going to go back to his backhand, but nope. That's a huge goal. Mitch Marner won't be denied twice. Yeah, that little extra stutter step really got it done, and that's a huge goal. And now it's all up to the captain, number 9, Arizona Coyote legend Taylor Hall, and Askarov says, get out of here, Halsey. Big poke check, and that's a big 2 points. We know how important that extra point can be, so I'm fired up that we got it. There you go. Shots were pretty even, but goes down to penalty kicks, and we leave with the 2 points. Alright, so 1-0 here. I think I'm only going to go up to the Ottawa game, and then we're going to end this video off because I have a plan for the next video. But going up against the Leafs, are we going to be 3-0? Oh my god, a 12-3 win against the Maple Leafs? Who put up some points there? Nick Suzuki leading the team in points. He's got 7-3. Okay. Did anyone watch that game? Stastny had 4 points in a 12-3 thumping of the Maple Leafs. Final score was 12-3. Morgan Rielly scored 4. Nick Suzuki had 4. Not bad. Jesus, Conrad had a hattie. That's awesome. Holy. There you go. 12-3. Take that, Toronto. Two 3-0 teams to start off the year. We know we're going to be going up against them head-to-head, non-stop, the Ottawa Senators. Let's go, baby. The last game of this episode in Ottawa. Can we come away with the 2 points? We beat them late last year to what I thought was going to be to secure a playoff spot. But anyways, here we go. Period number 1 against the Ottawa Senators, and it's 2-1. All right. Connor Brown and Vitaly Abramov. Mitch Marner on the power play scores on his old buddy Frederik Andersen. Period number 2. Okay, still 2-1. Everyone's afraid to make a mistake, but Lubomir Mahalik, the milkman. There you go. Just under 30 seconds in, he scores a huge goal, tying the game up at 2. We're giving up some decent shots here. Power play for them, a 5-on-3, and Brady Tkachuk. You cannot give up a 5-on-3, guys, especially to this team. Come on, there you go, Arthur Kaliev. Are we going into overtime again? Oh my goodness. 35-26 are the shots. All right, I'm not going to go. Oh my God, Arthur Kaliev with 14 seconds left. King Arthur, baby. Things you love to see. Oh my God. 14 seconds on the clock, and he scores a massive goal. 2 goals on the night. He had 3 points total. Him and Matthew Barzal could be something special together. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Take that, Ottawa. Starting the year off 4-0. Things you love to see. 8 points. The only undefeated team in the division. Nick Suzuki, 8 points in 4 games. Okay. I did not expect that. Hot start from the third line. That's awesome. Conrad's got 6. Kaliev has 6. 4-4. Morgan Riley's got 6. Barzal's got 6. Everyone's got 6. They're both +5, have 5 points. Maybe we should leave that third line the way it is. Lucas Raymond has yet to score a goal, but I'm not worried about it. I'm feeling confident. I'm not worried at all. As for tendies, 3-0 for Askarov and 1-0 for Tucker Tynan, just for fun and games, just because I'm a sucker for content. Let's see who's leading the league in scoring after 4 games. It's Elias Lindholm. He's got 9 points in 4 games, and Nick Suzuki is tied for second in points. Things you love to see. 83 overall, 96, 83, 86. There you go. The little guy's coming up big. That's awesome. Nick Suzuki, absolute legend. Thank you, Jesse Pugliarvi. All right, guys, so that's going to be it for this episode. In the next video, we're going to do a look around the league and then maybe get a month or 2 done. You know, we've been steady going here with some intense simulation. Let's break it up, have a look around the league, see what players are on what team now. There you go, Montreal starting off 0-4. That's awesome. But the league has changed a lot. There's a lot going on, so we're going to have a quick look around the league, and then we are going to hopefully have a very good year. If this 12-3 win is an indication of anything, I think we're in for an exciting year. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you tomorrow.